Well, hello, Tomies, and welcome back to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. It is so good to be back recording. It's been a long break, but we are ready to get started again. I am DM Dave, and to the left I have...
Henley.
Boudreaux.
Lyla-Garotha.
Roscoe.
And Fenrir.
All right, so for today's joke, we're going to pick on Elsie again.
Oh, joy.
I got a question for you, Elsie.
Meh.
What is faster, hot or cold?
No, it's cold because you can't catch it.
Hot is faster because you can catch a cold. You are absolutely right.
I said that wrong.
You said it backwards.
Wait, no, like.
You can catch a cold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Last time, Roscoe had accepted the call to be a paladin of Adrestil. He gathered the group together and shared his newly appointed call. The group discussed what to do next. However, Lyla and Garotha have different plans. Will Lyla and Garotha leave? Will Boudreaux's food be good enough to get her to stay? Will the group try and keep her from going? Let's find out. Okay, to kind of remind everybody, Fenrir and Boudreaux, you guys were sitting there making your plans for your breakfast, because this is in the morning. Henley and Lyla-Garotha just had their conversation about her leaving, and Roscoe is dealing with Roscoe stuff going on in his head right now.
Yeah.
So I will open it up to you. I guess we'll start with Boudreaux and Fenrir. What are your kind of breakfast plans that you got going on right now?
Well, I believe we went to go pick some flowers.
Okay.
So we're currently picking pansies, and we are pressing them a little, like in a press or something like that. And I plan on making, there's this kind of cookie that you can put like pansies and stuff on because they're edible to make them look like a piece of art. So we're doing that. But I don't know if we thought about breakfast. We might have forgotten.
Okay, that's fine. It's pretty much whatever this is Boudreaux's opportunity, right? So whatever you want to cook for her, this is your chance. So it can be really whatever you want.
Very spontaneous, though.
Okay, so this is going to take some time then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing that you guys are out on the hillside going through that secret tunnel outside to pick your pansies and stuff, because right now you are in the lair of where Rochelle kept the were creatures and stuff like that. So I'm sure you use that tunnel to get outside and start doing stuff.
And I moved the rock back because Rupert did not.
Okay. Yes. Yes, he did not. Because he fell down it. You're absolutely right. Okay, so I guess we'll jump back over to Henley and Roscoe, if you guys would like to have the conversation. I'm guessing Lyla-Garotha are kind of staying in the room with Emery.
That's correct.
Okay.
So Lyla and Garotha want to stay with Emery.
Yeah, I don't know. She's been a little off lately, and I don't know what's going on.
You should talk to her and tell her to stay.
I mean, I'll try, but I don't know if she's going to listen to me at this point.
Well, I kind of got the impression she wants to stay. She wants to protect Emery. She relates to Emery. Maybe she doesn't feel like she's part of our group, but I think she is.
I agree. I definitely think she's part of the group. I just don't know. I mean, we've all stood by her through everything that she's had going on, as well as everybody here. I feel like we've kind of become a family, and I don't know. She just, if she wants to stay, I guess, I mean, you know how stubborn she can be. She's not going to change her mind. But we can definitely talk to her about it.
But somehow you always convince people to change their mind.
Sometimes.
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 What I'm trying to say
I didn't do real well with the Duke.
Well, I don't think he could have changed his mind no matter what. No one was going to change his mind. But you have a relationship with Lyla-Garotha. Haven't you known her the longest?
No, I mean, I've worked with her prior to, even getting our group together when we first started out. We did some stuff together going up to the caves and everything and worked side by side, so I definitely know her. But that being said, I know her, and if she's dug her heels in, then she's dug her heels in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely going to talk to her, but I wouldn't
Okay. That's all I
wouldn't
wanted.
hold much hope at this point.
I just wanted to make sure that you were going to talk to her.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, she's got a horse at my parents' house. She's got to go get it.
That's true. She asked me to take care of her horse, though.
Oh, it's good to know. That must
Oh.
mean things are really serious then. So yeah, I'll go talk to her. I'm gonna give her a few minutes and I'll go bug her.
Okay, do you want me to do anything while I wait? Do you want me to go check on...
Get some rope ready. We'll just tie her to the horse and take her with us if we have to.
I can do that.
No, just kind of, keep an eye on things around here, make sure everyone's doing okay, and I don't know where the other two ran off to, but
Do you want me to find them?
they'll show up eventually.
No. Okay.
It's almost food time. Boudreaux's got to be close.
Henley's stomach growls. Yeah. I might go find them. Maybe they got distracted.
Sweet. Yeah, go
If
check
they
on
got
them.
distracted, then I'll make food. Boudreaux hates my potatoes.
Boudreaux's not a big fan of anything that somebody else makes anyway, so it's fine.
That's true, unless he helps. He doesn't like the food, does he?
Nope. So, yeah, go check on them, and I'll go make a scene with Lyla-Garotha and see what happens.
Okay. I'll go find the other boys. And Henley will go out the back side of the cave where she saw them leave.
Yeah, I just remembered that to get to the outside, you have to go through the room that Lyla-Garotha are in to go through that spot where Robert fell through. So that they were awkward. I can imagine them being awkward, be like, we're going this way. Excuse us. Through that room with Lyla-Garotha.
It was a big room, though.
It's not a very big room, but it's not like you could pass through it without any issue. Just the awkwardness of the, like, we're just cutting through. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Okay, Henley goes off to find Boudreaux and Fenrir. Roscoe, did you want to have your moment now? Your conversation now, or wait?
We'll wait for a few minutes. I'm going to give her a few minutes to...
Okay, so Joanna is in the same room with Lyla-Garotha.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of heard the conversation you had with Henley, and she's going to speak up. And she's like, "You really want to leave your group to come with us? I plan on taking Emery with me. I need a little company myself."
Well, now I feel like I need to go even more because you know how long, I mean, granted, it was a little extra time that we took coming here, but somebody needs to make sure that you get home safe. And I don't know what's going on with you and Mendrick right now, but he seems to be kind of on the outs with you at the moment.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but what I've been thinking about just over the night is that I was thinking about taking Emery here just because of the issues going on here with her. I was going to plan on taking her. She seems to need somebody right now, and just go up to Dengal. I have a little cottage up there that's kind of out by itself, and I was planning on, I have a good working relationship with the Vanguard Swords and Shields, that I was going to hire a few of them to kind of escort us up there and kind of just stick around for a while until things cool down.
Right.
It was kind of my idea, but I guess getting to back to Avalon. Yeah, and wouldn't necessarily have any help there, would I?
That's my worry about the both of you. I mean, she's so young and hurt right now. I don't know how much help or hindrance she might be. And I worry about you going. I know that, you know, this trip hasn't necessarily been the easiest for you. But I worry about you getting back there and making sure that you're okay too, because I like you too, and I worry about you too.
Well, I guess I could send word to Avalon and have the Swords and Shields meet us here, and then they can escort us back. They can bring the Eagles. I mean, we do still have the Eagles out. Probably need to go get them. But we do have our Eagles here, but they could definitely escort us back.
And then what happens in the meantime? I mean, I don't know how long they're planning on staying around, but I also worry about that woman coming back and what might happen to Emery and what might happen to you if you try and help her.
That's true. I don't know. So maybe it is something we wait for the Swords and Shields to get here to escort us. I think it's maybe something we talked to Dracarys about.
I don't think that's a bad thing to do. His input would probably be best. And he'd want to know if somebody was coming into town anyways. But well, not me as much as Garotha. Really relates to Emery.
Mm.
I mean, even in Dengal, she's going to be seen as an outcast. And I'm not opposed to her going with you that far. Heavens, I'm not opposed to going that far either right now, since, I mean, the closest thing that I have to a real family is I just told them I'm not going with. But she's gone through a lot, and I think it might help with healing. Maybe for all of us to have somebody who's been through something similar before. If you don't want me to go, I won't go. But I just worry about y'all.
I am not going to convince you not to come. I've enjoyed your company. I just worry about breaking up your party. You guys seem to have been going through a lot. I mean, I traveled with you for about a week, and I've seen your camaraderie, and I've seen how you guys support each other and protect each other. And I would hate for this to be part of it. Plus, up in Dengal, I've heard rumors, and it's something that I really want to investigate now that Emery's here. There's a set of mountain ranges up there that the Fireforge dwarves kind of run. The Whitecap Mountains. And I've heard that there is actually some Dragonborn clans up there.
Oh.
That maybe we can, with the help of the Swords and Shields, they're really good trackers and finder of people, that maybe they could scout them out and see if we can get her to some kin, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's necessarily from there, but they could possibly help.
They could help out with part of it, I think. And having a familiar, well, maybe not familiar, but, you know, that same kind of kin presence there might help ease some of it a little bit. But is she going to be seen even as an outcast among her own people?
I don't know much about the Dragonborn culture. They seem to, I mean, we've seen Dracarys obviously is one, and I've seen a few.
Mm-hmm.
They seem all right, but a lot of them are pretty standoffish. But I don't know whether that's just their culture or because how they've been treated.
Well,
I'm not sure, but it's something that I want to investigate for sure before we just hand her over, if that makes sense.
oh, I agree.
Because like you, I mean, you've shared a little bit about your backstory with me, that I wouldn't want to put her in a situation where she finally finds family, but the family rejects her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that at all. I wouldn't even want to put her in a position like that.
And that's kind of what I worried about, as well as just her general safety right now from outside sources and herself.
Yeah, 'cause I can't imagine what you two have been through. Emery's kind of sitting there just listening to the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Said, what do you think, Emery? What do you think about coming with me? I guess I need to ask if you want to come with me. And she kind of like, still shocked about yesterday's events, you know.
And her dad.
Yeah. Like, she's still kind of shocked about it.
Am I able to hear this conversation?
You could if you were close enough to the door.
Okay.
So is this a conversation you want to be eavesdropping on? Okay. So Roscoe's listening
That's a
in
head
on
shake yes for the audience.
kind of eavesdropping. Well, I just don't know. All I know is I want to get away from that lady who killed my parents. I don't want to be here. And you seem nice enough. I don't know. Well, just, it's up to you. We'll talk to Jakaris, because Jakaris seems, you know, Dragonborns. I don't know how else to say it. You can tell she's like pretty awkward about this conversation.
I am like very much cringing at the fact she's lumping all of the Dragonborn together. Like it's very like racist almost. Like oh,
A little bit.
oh. Bite my tongue
But
so hard.
I mean, he's the one that was really protective over you, so maybe we need to talk to him to see what ideas he has.
Emery, I told you, I'm not leaving you. So as long as you want me to stick around, I'm here to help you any way that you want, any way that I can, and to protect you as needs be.
Okay. I am a little hungry, though.
Well, that we can fix.
She nods her head. Do you want to head back up to Hayden's Hollow to see if you can scrounge up for some food?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Roscoe, you hear some rustling going inside, and Lyla opens up the door.
Hi, Roscoe. You scared me there a little bit. You know, you really shouldn't sneak up on a lady like that. It's not very nice.
I can only do so much sneaking in armor that glows. So
Okay, well, to be fair, I was there and you were here. And I didn't know you were here.
yeah, it's fair.
Glowy, cool armor or whatever. No, nope, I didn't know. I'm going to go scrounge up some food. Emery says that she's a little bit hungry, so I'm going to go do that.
Okay. When you get back, we need to talk.
Okay, Dad. You said it. I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's kind of the vibe I got.
Right? Dun, dun, dun. I know we need to talk. And I mean, if you want to walk with me, we can have this conversation while I go find something. If you'd rather not. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I can walk with you. That's fine.
Okay, so we can have this conversation as you guys go up. You guys get up the ladder. You do notice Willow is still in the room. He seems to be picking up and cleaning up that smashed blue potato that is still there that he's been cleaning up, trying to get disposed of.
Careful now. I hear that's either a very precious item or a very questionable item, depending on which
It's
person you ask.
It was a very precious item. Now it's a very questionable item.
Yeah, like I don't know why he was freaking out about it. What's the story behind this thing?
Have you ever had a blue potato?
I mean, I've heard of them. I've heard that they've grown, but they're pretty rare in this part of the
Have
land.
you ever tried one though?
I've never tried one. No.
Well, find a piece that's salvageable here. Wash it off. Fry it up in some butter. Try it.
Okay.
Let me know what you think, and
I don't know.
then tell Boudreaux what you think.
Don't tell Boudreaux till after you've eaten it. If you find something, though, he will have some very choice words, I think.
I don't know. There's kind of not a lot left of it, except it's just all smashed. And you know how well Boudreaux's hands stay clean.
Good point.
So I don't know how well I can wash mashed potato.
Good point. Well,
So-
next time you come across a blue potato, try it.
I'll have to keep
Dice it up, throw in some butter, throw a little sage on top, you're set. That's all it takes.
Sounds good. Now I'll look into that.
Great. And I will follow Lyla out the door, I guess.
Because I would imagine you guys are going to Collins, because that's kind of where the food's been all stored at.
Do you want me to see if they've got some kale for you?
Ooh, I wouldn't mind that. Nope.
All right, when I come back, I'll see if I can scrounge up some before I come back, all right?
All right, sounds good. Okay, you guys are off to Collins. And it kind of before you guys... So right now, it's probably getting towards 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. Starting to get late into the afternoon. Before we get there, Boudreaux and Fenrir. Is there anything particular that you guys would want to do, or do you guys want to just be coming back into kind of that little lair?
I think we just kind of come back. We kind
Yeah.
of get the materials and then kind of come back and start cooking. That's
Yeah.
my mind.
Yeah.
I don't know if
And
we
apparently
cook
we
out
don't need to
there.
press the flowers. We just cook them on our cookies. So.
'Kay.
Yeah. And I think Boudreaux's trying to think of. It's
You
been a
get-
minute. I'm trying to think of something that maybe not just cookies. You know, like a meal. I know she liked Henley's potatoes. So like maybe we like I could make like a cheesy fried potato and put some ashes on and
I mean, I think that would work,
yeah.
but then you leave out the ashes.
But that's why she liked it. That's what she said.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
Do you think it still tastes good, though?
Or maybe we like burn some of the cheese and then like crumble it on. You think that's ashes? You think that's close enough?
I think that's close enough.
All right, that sounds good to me. All right then.
You could have picked something else to burn other than cheese.
Boudreaux panicking. He's trying to figure something out. Okay.
Hey, Willow.
You'd have to go up and
Oh,
get
I
him.
thought we were cooking, but we're not there
Oh,
yet.
did you go up to the healer's hut to cook?
Yeah, or
Okay.
is the cooking supplies downstairs?
There's some down there. But if you want to go up to Willow's, that's fine.
Oh yeah,
You can do
we're
your
gonna go
cooking
to
up
the
there.
sunlight
Because
and
he
Willow.
would have more available ingredients and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course I'm going up there, and of course I want my buddy Willow there.
Okay, perfect. Yes.
You want to make some cookies?
I'm always down for some cookies.
All right,
Ooh,
let's
and maybe we could put some kale in there. I know Lyla-Garotha's going to go grab me some.
Oh yeah, you can definitely put some kale in your cookies.
But not our cookies?
In mine and your cookies.
What other cookies are we making? It's me and you. Well, I guess, Fenrir, are you making cookies too?
I elbow you.
Yeah.
Do you not like kale?
Kale's okay as long as it's
I
dried.
stomp on your foot.
Are you,
Kale is what, Fenrir?
Kale is delicious.
the
Kale is
baseball.
gross. We're not going to use kale in breakfast. Kale is a salad thing, and then we need that for dinner.
Yeah. See, not everybody wants it in their cookies.
But you said you did.
Well, I didn't say I didn't. Fenrir's the one that does it.
All right, fine. I know kale's not everybody's salad, but
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to compose a ballad for when Boudreaux gives her the breakfast, I want to be playing some music in the background.
Oh,
Gives-
that's a good idea.
Gives who breakfast?
Everybody.
Everyone?
Oh, so like a breakfast in the show.
Yes.
Am I invited?
Yeah.
Oh, this
yeah,
is going to be fun. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Willow, I think it would be.
Normally there's a dinner and show, but this one's going to be breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you need my help with?
Put flowers and make them look. You make pretty designs sometimes, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I seen you do it. You gnomes and those little hands. Anyway,
Yeah, they're not as chubby fingered as yours.
you be careful. And then he starts cutting the cookies from the dough that they have now made.
So these are breakfast cookies?
No, these are just cookies.
I thought we were making a breakfast.
Well, we couldn't put flowers on the cookies. I mean, on the breakfast. I mean, they are edible. Maybe we could make a salad of kale and put the flowers in it.
I'm just confused. Breakfast cookies are normally an afternoon thing, not a
Well, we're
breakfast
also
thing.
gonna make cheesy potato balls. I don't know. Okay, we can make some pancakes.
Okay, well, you finish your cookies and I'll decorate them. And I guess, Fenrir, you're going to do the pancakes?
Yes.
All right.
But a lot of times they have other things with the pancakes. What else should we have with the pancakes?
Okay, eggs.
Eggs?
Eggs.
I don't know if we have a lot of eggs.
Oh.
I mean, I could go looking for some.
Yeah.
It might take a minute, but I can go look for some.
You should ask Henley.
She knows where some eggs are?
I mean, her Henley. I think it makes sense to me.
I don't think she's that kind of hen.
I know, but she might know where they're at.
Henley would not be amused.
She doesn't seem to have a feathery personality.
I know she's pretty soft.
Well, if you want me to go look, I'll go see if I can scrounge some up.
Yeah, and maybe some sort of meat like bacon or sausage.
I do think we have a few of that. I'll have to
Yeah.
go ask Colin.
Yeah, but make sure you get your kale for your cookies, our cookies.
Yeah, we'll have to make that batch later, though. It seems like it's almost getting afternoon time.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you in a bit.
All right. Okay, jumping over to Lyla-Garotha and Roscoe.
Hey.
So you guys have just left left the healer's hut. And go ahead. Walking over to Colin's.
So, is that armor glow all the time?
I think so.
Can't turn it off?
I think it turns off when I take it off. I'm gonna pull off one of my gauntlets and see if it turns off.
It does.
Ta-da!
Is that going to be inconvenient when you're trying to, I don't know, sneak around in the dark or something?
I mean, I already clank around, so it's not gonna be much more. People will know where I'm at, whether or not I'm glowing.
Does that mean that's going to help you out with, that issue that you have with seeing at night, though? If it's all glowy and stuff?
Why are you leaving us?
Nice.
Good transition.
There's no sugarcoating anything with you, is there? Never has been. Well, there's just a lot going on, and I mean, there's Emery. I can't leave her alone. I know that. So, Joanna said that she'd take her up to Dangal with her, and there could be some Dragonborn, potentially, maybe, up that way, in the mountains somewhere that might be able to help her. But what is she gonna do until then? I can't leave her. She has almost died so many times. I don't even know how many times she could have possibly had something happen to her on the way here. She lost her mama. She lost her daddy. She's got no one. And then do you really want to talk about what's happened to us the last 3 weeks? Should we bring that in the mix?
Oh, I was there. I know what's happened. and I know what hasn't happened, and I know
Okay, well, tell me what hasn't happened, Roscoe, because that might be easier to list off than all the crazy, ridiculous, traumatic things that have happened to us in the last even 2 weeks.
we haven't given up on each other.
I'm not giving up, but I need some time. We need, not just me. Garotha's in on this just as much, if not more than I am right now. She's digging her heels in more than I am at the moment.
What about the rest of us, though?
You got all your shiny new armor. You don't need me. If anything, I'm just a liability right now.
Can't be any worse than Boudreaux's food.
That in and of itself sometimes, as much as I enjoy some of the things that he makes, I think we all should be like immune from some sort of poison by now by the way that he cooks.
That is the point. That's why lizard folk eat the way they do.
You're not here.
I'm sorry. It was just a very
But valid. I specifically need some time away from that particular individual as well. Because I cannot continue to be a liability because I have to know where he's at all times. But I'm either trying to make sure he's not going to die, trying to make sure he's not in harm's way, or trying to make sure that I avoid him because I messed up. And how's that fair to the rest of the group?
We've survived well enough so far.
Oh, yeah. We survived well enough so far because prior to my escapade in the cave, things hadn't been announced quite in the same way. And I think that I just need to get my head right on my shoulders on that front before I can do anything else. And there's a potential that I can just be me again. Somewhere down the line after I've got stuff figured out. You were there
I was.
when we talked to the necromancer.
And I gave you my word that I would help you get there.
And then what if that interferes with what we're doing, with what we need to do?
Everything interferes with what we need to do.
No. Not like this. This feels like it'd be an either or. Like we either do something big that we're meant to do, that we're supposed to do, that would benefit so many people, or stop the hurt of countless innocent people, or help me. And I can't ask the rest of you to do that when I'm not even sure what I need. I wasn't joking when I said back there in Embleton that I'm tired because she's so tired. And I don't know how much more time Garotha has.
I know.
And I don't know what's going to happen or not happen if she dies in this body before I do.
It's our job as families to support those when they're tired. If you go off on your own, who are you going to lean on with? Who are you going to have there to support you when you come across a necromancer who's giving you all this information? I mean, I've been with you the whole time.
And now I'm just a liability to you. I could have gotten you killed up there just as easily as I almost got everybody else killed up there.
Everybody could have gotten us killed at one point. Everybody is famous for walking off in this group.
Okay, but
Myself included.
I don't know if you've noticed or not. I walk off and I wander more than Henley because I cannot keep my head straight emotionally or otherwise. So I'm either a liability because of that or I'm a liability because I'm not strong enough to make sure that you guys are okay right now.
You've already made up your mind, haven't you? 'Cause 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 you? 'C
don't want to be the reason that you guys die.
I have a shiny new shield. We'll be fine.
You got a whole shiny new set of armor that all matches too. From a god from who knows where.
I have no idea.
So you're doing something right. I'm the one that's doing something wrong. And I can't drag you down with me.
I don't think anyone in this group at any point has ever thought that you were tracking us down.
I don't, at this moment in time, I care about all of you in different ways. I cannot be the reason that you die. You are my best friend, and I cannot do that. I'm supposed to have your back in the way that I am right now. I can't have anybody's back, let alone my own.
That's why you need to let us have your back, because that's what we do.
So what you see, so you can carry me for who knows how long until all of the monsters swallow me up whole and I'm just completely useless?
Then we'll solve that when it gets here too. But
I can't do that to you. I mean, as much as that would, I'm sure, lead to some funny stories for funny, I can't do that to you. And like I said, Emery needs somebody right now, even if it's just until she can find somebody who understands her better than we do.
you do what you need to.
I don't plan on being gone forever.
Nobody plans on dying either.
Yeah, well, I already did that almost twice up in the cave, so...
So did Boudreaux. And Fenrir.
Well, Fenrir, you poke him wrong, he's gonna die.
Rude.
Okay, but from a barbarian standpoint, that's accurate.
No, yeah.
It is. No, that's 100% accurate.
Nobody's going to deny that.
Same with Boudreaux. Someone pokes him and he'll die too.
That's not true. That's the first time I've fallen.
Because you stay out of the way. Fenrir doesn't stay out of the way.
And that's why you die. That is not my fault.
Yeah, should we talk about the one who likes to do everything from a distance, ma'am?
And that was on purpose.
I'm very torn because I don't want to leave the family that I've made. But like I said, I can't continue to look at Boudreaux and not feel like I did a disservice to everybody because I decided to do what I decided to do up in the cave.
I don't think anybody feels like you did a disservice to anyone.
Well, you don't think things are going to be awkward? Things were awkward enough when he and Fenny walked through and were like, oh, hey, I just have to go through here.
We'll move past it.
You may be able to move past that. I don't think I ever lived that down. I turned as red as my hair. I don't know what... that's the first time that's ever happened to me, and I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do.
I already tried. Told you to stay with us. You're the one choosing to leave. I gave you my word already that we would figure this out together. And I have no intention of going back on that. But if you feel that you need to leave, I'm not going to stop you. But I am going to expect you to come back.
I will try once I figure my own stuff out. And I don't feel like I'm going to intentionally or otherwise get somebody killed. Not that I would intentionally try and kill y'all, but I'll find you.
If you go get yourself killed, I'm going to go find that necromancer. Bring you back to life, just so I can kill you myself for getting yourself killed.
Deal. I mean, I've never met a necromancer before besides him, but he seemed like a pleasant fellow. He might help you.
Well, you know where we're going, so.
And then where are you going after that? Because I don't. That's all right. Garotha's got friends in low places. It won't be that hard to find you.
I have no idea where we're going after that.
I've got friends in low places.
Okay, so this has kind of been a long walk, slow walk to there. You guys get to Collins. You guys grab some food there. And as you guys come out with a little bit of food,
Did I get some kale?
he doesn't have any kale, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh. What are we gonna do?
Willow ate it all.
It's been gone for a while.
This
See, when
jar
he
of
got
kale.
drunk last night,
With the kale ale, right?
yeah, he ate it all, and that was the supply.
You guys walk out, and you notice that the way that you came in from the mines, right? That little canyon area. You see Dracarys over there, and he's kind of surrounded, talking to what you guys recognize as the miners that came from up there, and now they're down in the hollow now. Do you guys want to talk to them or head off to back down to the lair?
I'm going to head over there, but if Lyla/Garotha needs to head back to the mine, she can. Or to the room with the food, she can.
How cold is the food going to be if I go over and talk to him?
It's not cooked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will take a couple of minutes and go over and see what's going on, and then ask Dracarys that once he's done there to come see us in the healer's hut.
So you guys head over there, and it seems like as you guys are walking up, you're hearing one of the miners explaining to Dracarys, kind of in mid-sentence. Yeah, he came in and he just said, this is now the property of the Iron Hills Guild, and kind of kicked us out. And so that's why we travel down here, and that dwarf also set free the one guy that the previous guys, and they see you two coming up that they tied up. He just let him go. And Dracarys kind of looks back and he's like, "Who did you tie up in the mines?"
I'm going to look at Lyla-Garotha.
I'm gonna let you take this one. Dracarys, when you got a free moment, will you come join us in the healer's hut? We just have a couple of questions for you that need your particular expertise.
Yes, I will be there.
And I'm gonna salute and walk off.
Is there a particular reason why you tied somebody up?
If I remember correctly, his name was Gorbin. And we tied him up because we didn't really see the need to kill him. And then we forgot about him because we got in a big fight with everyone else.
And what was your reasoning behind tying him up and leaving him there?
Well, the idea was to go back to get him,
Oh,
but we got pretty beat up and other obstacles came our way, and we kind of forgot. But he was with the group that had taken everyone hostage.
He's a bandit.
He was a bandit.
well, he's long gone now, says
Eh.
the miner.
That's fine. He'll get his comeuppance one day.
Well, I guess the ones who bought the mine is here to claim it.
It was a lot faster than I anticipated.
He must have really wanted them.
Yeah, and I still can't figure out why everybody wants these mines so badly. But
They've been abandoned for years.
right. That's. I mean, I've been up there a few times. There's more trouble than they're worth, in my personal opinion. But then again, I'm not a miner. It was like,
Well, from the little conversations that I've had with Colin about these mines, because he's been here a long time. His parents were actually here, one of the stewards of the mines,
right.
which is part of the reason why he wanted to come back when they sent him off to Avalon to learn a trade or whatnot. But he says that these mines are just fool's gold. Like, people would find items in there and they think they're full of riches, and then, I mean, they're dark, they're deep, they have a lot of secrets down there. and it gets dangerous, especially the rust monsters up there.
I mean,
You activate you irritate one of their nests, and they just go wild.
yeah.
So maybe this one. Don't know much about the Iron Hills Guild, but they
He's a
may
nice
think-
enough guy. You know, when we were there discussing this whole deal there in Avalon and trying to figure out ultimately what was going to be the best route to take for the Hollow, because you know, we want you guys, I'm going to kind of point to everyone, you guys to be able to, you know, call it your own home and survive and not have to worry about, oh, who am I going to have to go to next and stuff. And he seemed pretty genuine about letting you guys, you know, own the town. He's more than willing to, you know, provide resources and kind of help you guys get back on your feet here, at a very reasonable rate compared to what we've previously been dealing with. The only thing he asked is if he could take control of the mine. He's like, he didn't want the town. He didn't want to take ownership of the town or anything. He just wanted the mines. So you guys are, you know, now in charge here. And he said if any of you guys want work, he'd be more than willing to offer you jobs up there in the mines.
Yeah, the guy did. This is the miner speaking again. Yeah, he did mention that there'd be work up there eventually, but they're evaluating and looking at things. But, I mean, what was... And he kind of turns to the rest of the group. He's like, what was that dwarf's name again? And one of them pipes up, I think it was Thrune. Ah, yes, Thrune. Thrune, and he was there with this angry-looking dwarf. Didn't say much.
To be fair, don't most dwarfs look kind of angry, though?
Yeah,
What?
that's true. They kind of hide their emotions behind their beards.
Yeah.
I wonder that's why that they have such long beards.
Yeah.
But he did say that eventually he'd come down here and talk to the leader, the mayor, or something like that.
Yeah, I think just give them a little bit of time to assess their new acquisition, and they'll get everything kind of in line for you guys. You know, like I said, when we talked to them, we made it very, very clear that they can't come and swindle you guys and take advantage of you guys. So hopefully they hold up their end of the deal on that.
Well, my only worry is Melanor. Or what's his name? Menenor. He's that cranky old dwarf that's up there that's kind of stored himself in the mines up there. So
Yeah.
he'll probably give them a running to if they think they're going to kick him out. But if they were smart, they would use him.
Yeah, I'm sure if they were interested in these caves as they portrayed, then if there's an asset to make out of him, I'm sure they will do that.
Okay. Well, now Dracarys is talking to the group, talking to the miners. Go get yourselves something to eat. Go relax. Go let your families know that you're safe. And I will keep you... I guess I'll keep an eye out for this Thrune.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I guess we are heading to the healer's hut to have a conversation with Lyla.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll head to the healer's hut. What are you guys doing? How is things going?
We're probably just finishing up, I'd think.
Okay, I think I want to have you guys make some rolls here.
Oh, I was like, rolls? Oh, well, we can take that for breakfast, too. I didn't
You
realize
never heard
what
of
were
breakfast
saying.
rolls before?
Eh.
Let's see here.
If Boudreaux asked Henley how to make ash potatoes, she would show him.
He did not ask.
I'm sure he didn't. I was just stating that if he did, Henley would tell him how.
Okay, I will have you make some survival checks or medicine checks. So you can, with the medicine one, it kind of gives you the idea of how bitter or sweet something is. Survival is more of what goes with what. You know, as you forage through the healer's hut, you'll be able to say, yes, this can work well with this. This can work well with this.
I mean, It doesn't matter for me which one I do. It's the same.
Okay, I just need to know which one.
To help?
Well,
Do you
And since
want me
Fenrir
to
is on pancake duty, I'm going to have him make some rolls too.
okay, but pancakes.
Because you're focusing on the cookies, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're focused on that. Willow's kind of assisting you in that, so I'll give you advantage on your roll. Henley, did you want
I think
to
we put her on eggs
eggs?
because that makes sense, right?
Henley went to go find eggs.
Willow was able to bring back 6 eggs.
Okay. So you made me all
I need
scrambled eggs.
6 eggs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's too expensive.
When I was a kid, I need 12 dozen eggs. Okay.
Morning to help me get large.
It was 3 dozen.
I don't know, dude.
They're all
I
s-
think Fenrir is singing that while he's making pancakes.
And he changed it to 12 dozen. Okay, guys? Okay, so
I thought he was
tell
singing
me
something
again.
about cinnamon rolls.
Survival is what skill?
Oh, survival is how well it's going to be cooked
Uh-huh.
and what ingredients can go with what. Medicine would give you more of the taste
What if
and
we...
the texture of things.
Can I roll for both?
I'll let you roll for both.
Okay.
And then Fenrir, you just roll me let's say sleight of hand to see if you burn them or if you flip them correctly and whatnot. So Boudreaux, we'll go with yours. Tell me the survival one.
15. And that's my...
And that was at advantage
No,
because Willow is helping you.
I knew that.
Henley probably burned the eggs.
It's better than the
and I
Okay,
keep the
Fenrir, bring
higher.
pancakes.
Keep the higher. 17, 15.
Okay. They turn out pretty good. You're pretty positive that this is kind of some of your more fine work,
Yes, yes.
more delicate. Fenrir,
He rolled a 6.
roll the 6. Okay. They're not undercooked for sure. They are on the burnt side. Let's say that there's a mixture, right? So first couple you like kind of burn, so you're like, okay, I'll be better at these ones, and then these ones were kind of undercooked. There's very few, we'll say 1, maybe 2 of them out of, let's say, the 20 that you made that are actually like really good.
Yeah, and I feel like there's definitely one in there that's burnt on the outside and do doughy in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really half and half. Like he didn't need to flip it over because it was all the way cooked through the whole thing. Henley, how was yours?
I got a 10. So
10? Is that average? Yeah. Very edible. Nobody really can complain
They're
about them.
bland.
They're probably a little bland.
Boring.
They're not
But
bad,
they're
but they're not
cooked.
great. They're cooked, and no one will get sick.
Yep. They're really good.
Sounds like Henley.
Rude.
No spice in her life.
Yeah, I agree. And that was Willow. There's no spice in her life.
As he's stealing
Only
things from his spice
ashes.
belt.
Yeah.
Willow's actively using the things from your spice belt, right? He's just pulling them
Yeah,
out.
he just pulls them right off my belt.
All right. Ooh, this one's interesting.
Maybe someday Henley.
No,
will have
Boudreaux.
spice in her
Boudreaux, put the
life.
chili down. Chili does not go in.
Some of the more questionable
cooks.
ones he probably pours in his hand and like sniffs it and like licks it.
I was
Like,
gonna say, Willow tries to lick it, like stick his tongue in. He like slaps.
What?
Don't stick your tongue in there.
You're the one telling me not to stick my tongue in things? That's weird.
Well, if I can't put some of the powder, and the chili in here, then I don't want your tongue in
Yeah,
my
you-
spices.
I'm the one normally telling you not to lick things.
Yeah.
It's so good to see that you're learning.
It's good to see that you're learning as well.
Yeah. Okay. Roscoe and Lyla come back and they see. Sorry, Lyla comes back. Thank you for the correction.
mm-hmm.
Lyla and Garotha come back and you kind of see them cooking breakfast and things are starting to settle down in the kitchen, I guess you could say.
I'm going to nod to Henley and let Willow know. Say, Willow, they didn't have any kale for you.
Ah, dang it.
Colin said something about the fact that you're not allowed any on the next batch anyways.
He doesn't like him anyways.
I don't know. I'm just passing along a message. Something about if you eat too much kale, you're gonna turn green, and then what you're gonna do then? I don't.
I would
know.
sit in a garden.
Isn't the garden gonna be all the way up? Never mind. I'm gonna go.
Boudreaux, how are these eggs?
I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay.
They seem kind of plain.
Oh,
But come back up when breakfast is ready, though.
Boudreaux's been staring at you.
I just hold the food up. I'm like, meh. I poignantly don't look at Boudreaux.
It's gonna be a breakfast and show.
that's right. Fenrir said he was gonna sing a song.
Oh, thanks, Lyla-Garotha, and he'll take the raw food from you.
Yeah.
This isn't for you. This for Emery and.
But it's got to be cooked. We'll bring it down to you.
It's more like rations, so you can eat
This
it.
is fine. This that.
But it doesn't mean you can't try and stop her.
You are gonna eat with us, though, right?
I hope that your performance goes well.
No.
I walk away.
Wait, you can't go yet.
I continue walking.
Henley will try and stop. Just
Well, here, at
Gently
least
grab her
take
arm.
some, and he'll start taking some pancakes and taking some cookies, and he'll like look at Boudreaux and be like,
Boudreaux, I think at this moment when like cartoons when they just go gray and they have like the sweat marks, I think he just turns into stone and he doesn't really say anything. He's just like
panic mode, like.
and Henley's like, "What's going on?" Because she missed the whole. This is a wooing Lyla conversation.
Right. So you're talking to these two, Fenrir and.
well, and if you're
Boudreaux.
gonna catch Lyla, you wouldn't be paying attention to us.
But you've been making comments while you've been cooking.
for sure.
Oh,
I think you'd
he
be-
has maybe.
I've been. You could.
Would you have picked up on those?
I mean the
Probably.
lyrics that I've been trying to put together. You could.
She
you
definitely
could,
knows something's
You
going
could.
on.
You could definitely tell something is going on with.
Especially with
Boudreaux does
Boudreaux's reaction.
Not like this.
Lyla, won't you eat with us even if it's, you know. For
I'm
old
gonna-
time's sake?
I'm gonna take a side glance at Boudreaux and say I'm gonna go
Hey,
check on Emery right now,
because you looked at
and I'm
him.
gonna scurry off.
No. Boudreaux actually like
Okay.
chases after you a little
I was
bit.
gonna say Fenrir's going after you too.
Yeah, we both
with-
were like,
But
trying to get
he's
to the
gonna
door, right?
grab like some cookies and some pancakes and stuff. Be like, well, at least take some hot food. You'll have to eat a lot of. You've been eating a lot of rations lately.
wait,
and
Lyla,
he'll grab-
Lyla.
He'll
I
take those
I
and
need
follow
to.
you.
Well, I could just bring some down to you.
Yeah, we're gonna bring some, and he's gonna grab you and
Pull me back
we're
up.
no. Oh no, we're going down.
Oh,
Oh yeah, okay.
We're
Either I
going
was
down
going
swinging.
first. Either I was going down first,
oh.
or you're going down first, and I'll just push you. Either way works for me.
And that's why his voice was. Oh.
There you go.
Lyla-Garotha is like
stands
scurrying down that ladder as fast as she can because she can hear the commotion.
And I honestly like having time to like slightly decompress. I am mortified by my behavior in the cave, especially towards Boudreaux. So I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. I don't even want to look at him right now.
Okay.
Henley stands there up at the top of the ladder watching all this happen. He's like, I have no idea what's going on.
And like as you're set,
Something's going on.
and like Willow and you like look at each other and like shrug.
Yeah.
And then here comes Roscoe and Dracarys into
and
the building.
Henley just takes a bite of her eggs. They're just fine. What is Boudreaux talking about?
They're not plain.
They have all their natural flavor.
Oh no, he's gonna come in all the drama.
Okay, we'll continue on with Boudreaux. Boudreaux, Roscoe and Dracarys are now in the healer's hut in the kitchen area with Willow. With Henley, and I think that's where we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for listening 2 tomes of the Chaos Bard. It's great to be back. This is our first recording after a very long time. Yes, we had one episode before this to open it up, but those were on our mold mics and we recorded it forever ago. This is our first episode back. With that, we'd like to, same rigmarole, we'd like to thank D.A. Nichols for writing our songs and music. Please go check out our TTRPG at drivethroughrpg.com. Also, special thanks to Coltrin Compositions to our new theme music that you heard at the beginning. Big shout out to him. Go check out his stuff at coltrincompositions.com. Another shout out to Monument Studios, freesound.org, Realmwalker, and Tabletop Audio for our extra sounds and music. I am DM Dave, and to the right I have
Fenrir.
Roscoe.
Lyla-Garotha.
Boudreaux.
And Henley.
And until next time, we unroll the scroll to tell the tale. Bye.